Hello there. Kyle Katarn here.
I'm the Bendu.
Coming back for another reaction to Star Wars.
The Bad Batch. That's right. This is episode 13.
13.
So in the back of my head, I'm really hoping for some spooky, creepy Friday the 13th shit.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
Lucky 13.
It's not going to happen. But...
You never know. You never know.
Mando Season 2 gave us those...
It's been getting dark.
Ice spiders.
Oh, God. Yeah,
so,
right. Show has been getting darker.
13.
We've only got 4 episodes left in the season, and no word about a season 2. So I really think this is it. Like, this is going to be the big conclusion. Shout out to Nerd Chronic for editing this episode for us and allowing it to stay up so everyone could watch it. Thank you, sir, very much.
Yes, the Force is with you.
Things are definitely coming to a head. We just got off of Ryloth. The clones, their trust is... the Empire's trust in these clones is definitely starting to be shaken. Like, Hauser managed to get a bunch of the officers on Ryloth to drop their shields.
Yeah, dude.
And
Crosshair literally just got straight up permission to hunt down the rest of the Bad Batch now.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about, like, that's what happened in the scene, but, like, he had a weird look on his face.
Oh, his gears were turning.
There's something else going on there with Crosshair.
Because he's now having to, like, you know, straight up, they're no longer comrades, or, like, there's no longer the idea of capture with them. It's just like, no.
Kill them. Right. They're traitors, put them down.
Potentially kill on sight now. But I feel like there's part of Crosshair that's still, like, ethically... You know, probably.
I feel like he was listening to Hauser. Like, he didn't shoot him. He's like, arrest those traitors, sure, but like, then the shuttle leaves, and he looks real frustrated for a second, but then he looks down and he has a really weird, like, contemplative look on his face. I feel like he's fighting feelings that he wishes he didn't have right now. Like, feelings of guilt and stuff like that. I mean, he did have
that hole in his head after the ion
right
blast,
around the same chip area, right? From the ion
I don't know.
blast.
You could be correct with your idea. Of,
well, I don't know where it's going. I don't know if he's going to act on that or if it's just going to give him the hesitation.
So, like, either
drop on him.
Either A, you're going to be right and he's going to sacrifice himself for the greater good, or B, I'm going to be right and he's going to be Alpha Death Trooper.
Oh shit! Okay, that's right. So now there's stakes. Now there's some stakes.
Well, I mean,
because one of us is going to be wrong. Now there's some stakes and how
fine.
this shakes out. I'm okay with that. It makes it more exciting. Yeah. Also, well, we have a Patreon poll to get to. Let's take a look. So, we posted this poll rather late, so to compensate for that, I opened it up to all Patreon tiers, and we got some results here. 19 votes total. We asked you guys, do you think a member of the Batch will die? And if so, which one? And the options were Hunter, Echo, Tech, Wrecker, Omega, Crosshair, none of them, or all of them. Each getting 1 vote. We've got Echo, Wrecker, and Omega. Looks like they're relatively safe, according to everybody. Tech got 2 votes. Crosshair got 2 votes. All right. Hunter got 3 votes. None of them got 3 votes.
See, this is the one that confuses the hell out of me, but it's also dangerous.
All of them got 6 votes.
Right?
So 6 of you guys think everyone's gonna die. Thinks everyone, like Rogue One style, we're all gonna die.
You know, that would be very fitting in a very, like, dark sense sort of way.
It would answer some questions that would linger.
Really would.
Because if the Bad Batch survive, where the hell were they?
Where would they?
During Rebels, during the originals, during all of it.
Yeah.
God,
Rogue One was so good.
Rogue One was amazing.
It's hilarious. Like, it's just funny seeing that, like, there was some people who said, like, only one person said Omega would live, or no, that would die, but then, like, the 6 of, like, nope, just everyone.
Yeah, 6 people think Omega would die as well as everyone else, but only 1 person thinks Omega would be the one.
Yeah. So, yeah. Trevor Darnell says, the obvious one is Crosshair, but I'm a vote for all of them. I don't see how this could have a happy ending. They would also explain why the Bad Batch never got involved with the rebellion if they survived to that point, which we were just talking about.
That's what we were just saying, right.
Since Rex makes no mention of them and calls for them during the time with the rebellion. That's true. He's just kicking it on Endor with Han Solo.
The meta is obviously that Rex never called them because the Bad Batch didn't exist yet.
This is true.
In terms of, like, being created for the stories. But who knows? Like, you know, one thing the Bad Batch loves to do is retcon other media.
This is true.
So maybe there will be some retcons in the future to, like, insert the Batch into places. Who knows? Omega the Guy says, I don't think they'd kill any of them off just yet, even if we are getting into finale territory. Honestly, the one thing I'm hoping to see is young, fully armored Boba Fett show up, perhaps to stand off with Bane and toss some words around regarding their cut Clone Wars shootout. I think Boba's going to show up because I feel they wouldn't have name-dropped him as Alpha earlier in the series. It's a fairly safe bet that Boba Fett's going to show up at some point. It is possible that they only name-dropped him so that to underscore the relationship between Alpha and Omega.
The reminder of Book of Boba Fett also brings up a very good point that the potential of us getting, I was going to say, well, it would be adult Omega in Book of Boba Fett, and like them having that confrontation of like Alpha and Omega in that conversation.
Yeah.
We already know that Fennec Shen is going to be a huge part of Book of Boba Fett, as well as how we've seen her as her technical first introduction.
Right, chronologically,
with here. So it would make sense for some to survive so that they can carry on said storylines, especially with Cad Bane's metal thing.
If we don't see Cad Bane again in this show, then he is definitely going to be in Book of Boba Fett because
live action Cad Bane!
Fennec Shand owes him a lot of credits. A lot of credits went out that window. He's not going to let that.
Dude,
he's not going to let that alone.
He has scores to settle with both of them.
Yeah,
Fett
actually,
and Shen.
And if Kira manages to survive War of the Bounty Hunters, War of the Bounty Hunters, we could get live action Emilia Clarke in Book of Boba Fett as Kira, who would have a score to settle with Boba as well. So right now, because none of these stories have resolved, like, possibilities are endless. Once some of these characters start dying off, we're going to have more of a narrow picture of what Book of Boba Fett could include. But right now, everything's on the table, so it's very exciting. Laurie Krause says, I have a feeling someone will. The composers of the music scores of the last 2 episodes made them cry. Just makes you think, and I think it will be Tech.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
true. I don't know why, but like killing off Tech would be. It's because I don't know why.
It'll be rough.
He's like maybe it's because he's like the Paul Walker of the group. I don't know. He's like.
You think he's the Paul Walker of the group?
I don't know. Well, he's the only one that we see driving.
He's the nerd of the group.
Yeah, but he was the one that I don't. That's true. I don't know.
I've never seen Fast and Furious. Who's the nerd in Fast and Furious?
This one kid who like gambles too much and then he ends up getting killed.
Well, there you go. Tech is like the gambling kid who gets killed. I haven't seen it. Mr. Napcakes, if anyone's getting killed off, I don't think it'll be Omega. Don't think Disney would have the guts to kill off a kid character.
Truth.
That's fair enough point. It's very Star Wars for Hunter to die saving Omega at some point. Agreed.
There's also a fair point.
Drunk James Bond. I voted purely off of hypothetical. Rogue One.
It
was effective. It was because
they weren't kids though. They weren't kids.
The reason it worked so well is because everyone spent the whole movie. At least I did, being like, Disney won't, would they? They don't have the balls.
Kill off everyone?
Someone's gonna survive. Someone's gonna survive. And then I was
Death Star plans.
And then I was like, holy shit, they went there. They did that. Massive respect for them for doing that. So if they did it again, yeah, I'd be like, wow, Disney, you just killed a kid on TV in a kid's show. That's pretty intense. But I think you're right. I don't think they're gonna do it. Drunk James Bond says, I voted purely off of hypothetical. People who worked on the show said that the final episodes made them cry. What if Omega is the one that dies? She dies protecting her brothers. Like maybe Crosshair and the Batch come face to face. There's a big discussion with Wrecker, let's say, about, come on, Crosshair, the evil you've done isn't you. It's all because of your chip. I would know. We forgive you. But Crosshair draws on him, and just as he's about to pull the trigger, Omega jumps in the way for the sacrifice. Damn. That would be very dark.
What if Kamino just straight up snatches her?
Just like
out of nowhere.
They just get her back?
Like
we're not done with that story. Like
Kamino could
will happen.
Kamino could just pop out of light speed and just snatch and run.
We haven't seen Lamasu, we haven't seen Nalase in a couple of episodes. Their bounty hunters that they've sent have failed. I don't think that they're out of tricks yet. We're gonna see some more stuff like that. Zach Felsen says, I think Crosshair will have a noble sacrifice, potentially saving the gang for Season 2. If there's a Season 2. Fingers crossed. I really hope there is.
Dr. Sith voted all of them, except for Crosshair and Omega, so I guess that doesn't really count as all of them. The Empire needs someone like him to train the new Death Trooper squads, the truth. Plus, I sense disturbance in the Force that tells me an ending like victory and death of CW season finale will approach. Of Clone Wars. Gotcha. I only hope for Omega to be rescued by Subject Alpha, aka Boba. I fear Hunter won't remain his father big brother figure for long.
Yes. Honestly, my personal vote, I think that if anyone is dying, it will be Hunter.
Is Boba even? I don't think
Boba is 14
Omega
years old
is
right
even
now. So if he
Boba's
shows
radar.
up, he's not going to be at like his full Boba potential yet either. He will be a little more advanced than we saw him at the height of the Clone Wars. Yeah, I mean, I think Dr. Sith is totally right. If anyone's going to die, I think Hunter will not be able to stay in the father figure role for Omega for the entirety of the thing because she's going to have to go off on her own and become her own character eventually. Mm-hmm. It would be cool if they mirrored victory and death, but it would also be very cool if they went in a different direction because it would be kind of predictable if both of these Filoni shows end in the same like narrative kind of way. Like, let's get a new ending, one that has a little bit more mysterious, a little bit more unknown. And the last comment is from Anthony, who says, I think that all of them should, since we don't see them with the rebellion later, and I can't see them becoming mercenaries. I really hope that Omega goes into hiding, though, and survives. Agreed. You know, I was talking the other day, I've said it so many times, I think Keisha Castle-Hughes should play live-action Omega if she showed up as an adult in Book of Boba Fett. And I was saying that to Heather the other day, and she was like, what are you talking about? Keisha Castle-Hughes is already in Star Wars. She played the young queen at Padme's funeral in Episode 3. And I was like, how did I miss that? It's absolutely true. She's totally in there. She was like 13 years old, but that's totally her.
Played the young queen.
At Padme's funeral in Episode 3.
Oh, like the new queen. Oh, I got
she
you.
Was,
the
Queen of Naboo was a child in that scene. In the funeral, that's Keisha Castle-Hughes. So she's already in Star Wars. You know, she'd get the double role, I guess. Which wouldn't be the first time.
She wasn't full makeup, so it was kind of different.
Plenty of people have had multiple roles in Star Wars. Like, Ahmed Best has been 3 people at this point. Anthony Daniels has been a couple. I'm still good with it. Anyway, awesome. Thank you for responding. Thank you, everyone who responded to the Patreon poll. Stay tuned for the next poll. It'll be live much sooner than this one was. Sorry that we were running so late. So this reaction has been trimmed down to 10 minutes long in compliance with fair use and all of that jazz. If you want to check out the full-length version of this reaction, head over to patreon.com/Kyle Katarn channel. You'll be able to see the full-length reaction. You'll also be able to participate in Patreon polls like the one that we just read off.
Discord conversations.
There's also a link in the description of this video to the Kyle Katarn Discord server, and if you join the Patreon, you'll get some Discord perks as well. Awesome, and now without further ado, Bad Batch, episode 13. Let's do it!
What did I just say about fucking spiders?
Could they use the Geonosis worms to stop the chips on the clones? Is that the craziest thing I've ever said? What am I talking about?
So this is obviously like after a different mission.
Right. Time has passed, it looks like. Who are these guys?
Or cops.
What syndicate, though? They're definitely some crime gang. And they're everywhere. They're all over the place.
I was thinking maybe they were cops.
It's rude to barge into one's office unannounced.
This isn't your office.
Ruby?
She's my prized pet.
Who's this Deveronian?
What are you doing with her?
Sid's out. This parlor and Ord Mantell are now my territory.
What?
But if you're looking for work, I might have use for you.
We're getting off Ord Mantell. Tech, prep the ship. The rest of us will gather supplies.
Have we seen any of those devil species in a color other than red?
Like a range of red, orange, and yellow.
Will we have to find her and help her?
Nice to see one of you cares. Inside, now. So you boys met Roland.
Just using them
They're
like
still
a table.
fucking there, but they're still there playing.
We are taking it back.
We?
Don't forget how good I've been at keeping secrets.
I believe she's threatening us.
You're quick.
Ha!
Good job, Tech.
My sources tell me that a buyer's meeting Roland tonight to acquire a shipment of spice. When the Pikes come to collect, Roland won't be able to pay, and he'll be their problem.
I wonder if we're going to see the same Pikes from the Ahsoka novel that showed up in Clone Wars.
Well, why don't we just walk in there and take it?
Roland is one thing, but the Pikes aren't an enemy you want to make. We'll use these carts to transport the crates of spice. This is a stealth mission. You boys are good at that, right?
No.
Kind of.
1 out of 1/6 of them.
When this ride finally gets to Galaxy's Edge, that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for the guy making a minimum wage who has to like.
I was gonna say
pump the
that's gonna be
tourists in
us.
the back,
They're
though.
gonna make the tourists do that shit.
We don't want to wake the hive.
The what?
Spiders?
Well, it won't be a problem if everyone keeps their traps shut.
Who's it gonna be?
Guy, get the door.
Who's gonna wake them all up?
Watch them be like giant ass bats or some shit. Yeah.
Look at all the webbing.
Did I fucking call it?
What was that?
Fool of a duck. Well, don't stop. Keep going.
Right?
We're just gonna see some long, nasty legs come out of there. Right? Nope.
I was gonna say plot twist, Balrog.
Up you go.
Without eyes on the office, how do we know Roland is not inside?
I've got that covered.
For a second, I
This
thought she was.
way, man.
I thought she was just gonna gas the whole office.
Right. I kind of did too.
That's super cute.
Look at this weak way actually like pitching in for once though. I dig it. I want one of these things. He's cute.
That's fucked up.
I'm so proud of this drunk ass Athorian and his weak way friend. Who like
Great friend.
never do anything, and now they're like totally getting their hands dirty for Sid. Well, that was subtle.
Place is a mess.
6 crates of spice confirmed.
Yeah, hand it over.
Nice. I like how they got the spice like into keys.
This is obviously a drug.
How much more obvious can you make it, right?
We looked everywhere. Can't find her.
Keep looking.
It's a waddling avocado. It can't get far.
I looked everywhere, but my eye slit is from here to here, so.
Now you've done it!
Fucked.
Okay, new plan.
You coward!
No, don't leave it out there in the streets. Oh,
There you
that's
are.
so sad. It literally looks like an avocado.
After them.
This Roland guy, like, you know, he screwed Sid over and took her place, but he cares about his pet, so he's got, like, you know, multiple sides to him, I guess.
Is it his pet?
Yeah, he said he was the client that Sid had them source it for.
They're totally gonna be inside. Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
That was within like 15 seconds.
Well, he figured that out quick. Oh, good. There's more carts. Now it's a question of who has more upper body strength.
Well, they're not afraid of using the motors because they don't know about.
Oh, that's true. Now that the motors are on. Nice. Hell yeah.
Ha! Well done. Collision.
They're all just straight dead.
Laser brains woke the hive. We're all dead.
What's that sound?
It's so creepy.
It is a very ominous sound.
Those are the shrieking eels.
I don't like this.
Right? Like, it has webs, but I feel like these things have wings. Of course
You
they
just
have
had to say that, didn't you? Oh. There's a lot of
What
them.
are they? What?
Oh, God.
Avoiding the light.
Not the spice.
Holy shit.
Forget the spice. Let's go. Wrecker, seal them in.
Oh.
We never got a clear look at what those were.
They were purple. They had
Multiple
creepy
legs.
limbs.
They look like Digimon.
Tell me where Sid took my spice.
We don't know.
Get them out of here.
Where is our payment?
The shipment was stolen.
If you cannot deliver as promised, you are of no further use to us.
I said you'll get your money. I suggest you go back to Obadiah and wait.
Either you correct this grave mistake, or you and your entire family will experience what pain truly feels like.
Are they just psychics? Are these people mind flayers? And we just don't even fucking know?
Oh, damn. The Pikes killed everyone?
That's her. She's the one you want.
It has come to my attention that you have stolen our shipment of spice. Kill them all.
Kill
Wait, we don't have the spice on us, but we know where it is.
Until you do, the child stays here.
Ah, crap. Yeah, that's good response.
This is not a negotiation.
I mean, the Bats could shoot these 3 Pikes, but the Pikes is a huge organization.
We can't leave Omega with them.
We don't have a choice, but we know where the spice is. I got the kid into this mess, and I'll get her out.
Oh, Sid's actually gonna get her hands dirty. Okay.
I mean, she's a Trandoshan still, theoretically.
Oh, I'm sure she...
I'm sure
and we've
she
seen
still
her.
has
We saw her
strength.
shoot the target. She's got blaster skills, too. Beautiful. I haven't seen a single vista in this show that hasn't been gorgeous so far.
Oh, so they're just straight descending into it.
Don't drop it.
That cable seems super sketchy.
You just gotta do this as quietly as they can.
They have to attach it to the canister.
You're right.
You're fucked up, they already know.
If your friends don't return the spice, we're both dead. That's what happens when you meddle in other people's business.
You're the one who took Sid's power from her.
That's the Durand way. It's a tactic my mother's perfected.
So she's a criminal too.
If she saw me now. Ruby doesn't take a liking to many people.
Don't worry, Ruby. We'll get out of this.
Ruby's gonna, like, kind of make them like each other.
You think? I think they've already tried to soften this Roland character to us.
Those things are gonna wake up.
I am preparing for that possibility.
I'm making the biggest flash grenade you're ever gonna fucking see.
It's totally his plan, isn't it?
Final crate secure.
There we go. This is where it all goes pear-shaped.
Oh, yeah. Sit on it and pull up? That's a terrible idea.
Oh, God. Must go faster. Must go faster. You're almost out. You're almost out. Nope.
Don't move yet. Yeah, there you go.
Just remain calm.
Just use your
and
flashlight.
just pull the fucking ship higher.
This should distract them.
What are you doing?
Coming!
Kind of looks like a seismic charge.
It does, yeah.
Cool.
See, Muscles? That wasn't so bad.
I'm okay. Okay.
As he's covered in blood.
No.
The matter between us is resolved. But not with you.
Dude. Look at that knife, dude.
Seriously.
Kill him, and you'll be starting a war with Issa Durand. Do
Issa
you want
Durand.
that heat right now?
We do not accept bad deals. Our
Wait.
business is finished.
They cut his horn off? Now he looks like Vizago. Is this Does he change his name to Vizago?
I'll be going now.
That was pretty graphic for a kid's show. Actually, that was pretty intense.
Ruby likes him. Maybe he's not all bad.
Is this the end?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That was another fun one. That did not take us to the places that I thought it would, story-wise. We got no Crosshair. He's going to ambush them in the next episode, presumably. Yeah, like, we just... They cemented their relationship with Sid. They did her a solid, got the bar back. We met a new guy who... Roland...
We may or may not see again.
Exactly. That's kind of what I think. It kind of feels like they're setting up someone to come back. Because Omega spoke up for him and got his life spared in that moment, I think he's going to come back and repay the favor. But, like... Yeah, this gives us no answers. We are one episode closer to the end, and we still don't really know what to expect. I liked it, though. I thought it was a good episode. The bugs were creepy.
Yeah.
The bugs were really creepy. And the screeching, like shrieking sound before we saw them, that was really unsettling.
The whole time I wasn't 100% sure what exactly Sid's relationship with the spice was the whole time. Like, I don't know. In a weird,
her relationship to the spice was the same as Roland's relationship to her bar. Like, she had no business doing it, but she just, like, stole it to fuck up his deal. That was her whole thing.
Like, I don't know. There was weird. There was parts of me where I was just like, do you want this spice for herself? Like, is she gonna... No. Is she gonna start just, like...
She was trying to destabilize his relationship with the Pikes by stealing the spice that he had promised to them.
Gotcha.
If they had just gotten out of Dodge
it seemed like
and
she
left the
still
Pikes hold Roland accountable for
it.
it, they could have snuck back in and taken the bar once he was gone.
That's true.
Well, this was a really fun one. Hope you enjoyed our reaction.
3 episodes
Thank you for watching. Yes, we've only got 3 episodes left, so we're almost done with the show. Unless we get a season 2, which both of my hands have all of their fingers crossed. Well, now that's true. I don't know where I'm going with this. I really hope that we get a season 2 of this show. We don't know yet, but if not, we only get 3 more episodes of Bad Batch, so we'd better savor them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Check out the rest of the channel for more content, reactions, and reviews.
Leave us comments and questions, because we periodically do Q&As, and truly enjoy hearing from you all.
If you want to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/KyleKatarn channel, where you can watch the full-length version of this reaction. You'll have access to the Patreon polls and a couple other perks as well. And as always, may the Force be with you.